Mickey! You need to help us. We're sending you to a place. Get the brush.
The curious intruder once again entered my workshop, with one goal in mind: to find and retrieve my magic brush. Suddenly, the cosmos spread before him, a plane of imagination fueled by brush, paint, and thinner. Finding himself at home, Mickey should have felt safe. Looking at the brush, he wondered if thinner could help him find the truth behind his unease. Armed with the magic brush, what would Mickey do? Would he paint the world or thin it to nothingness? The choice was his.
Oswald, double jump to glide across that gap.
The castle's falling down! We have to go! Hurry up, you slowpokes!
Hortensia! Do you think she made it? Come on, we need to go around and look for her.
By Jove! I bet you two can get out of here by using that balcony. Mickey, go over to Oswald and lob him off. Oh my! Well, that was convenient. Hop up there and... it looks like both gears need to be spun in order to open the door.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
This place is falling apart! Look there, Oswald. The machine holding your remote has sunk into that thinner. If we're ever going to get your remote, we're going to have to get the machine working again. Maybe there's some tune around here that needs painting.
I'll just use my arm to take care of this. This one's mine. Here it is. Now you'll see what I can really do, Mickey.
Another one? Look!
What are we waiting for? Don't you want to find Hortensia?
Ah, a genetic pin. There's a pin trader in Mean Street North who loves to get on either side of the turnstile, grab onto the handle, and walk forward to start turning it. That should move the lift up the ladder. Oswald, if we're ever going to get out of here, you'll have to use your remote to get these machines working again. Try shocking the switch that's connected to the machine, and let's see if we can get it running. Look at that. If you follow the cable, you'll see that it's sending power to the next machine.
I'm all over it.
Oswald, you need to hit both electrodes on the machine at the same time.
Don't worry about it.
What are you doing?
This won't do. The charge isn't going anywhere. You'll have to redirect the current to get this thing operating again.
This is mine.
Great work. By diverting the electricity up to the door, you were able to open a path to the courtyard. And look, the platform's on that machine in the center of the room. They've lowered as well.
This courtyard leads to the train station. Just... Great! The path's blocked!
Spatters in the castle? They're not supposed to be here. Before we advance, we'll have to deal with them. To make them friendly, fire paint at an enemy. Or thinner to thin them out. You can also use your spin attack to knock them silly. Reinforcements incoming! This place won't last much longer. Let's use that rubble to make our way to the train station. I'm pretty sure this gap is too wide for jumping. I know. You can work together to get across. Ah, a bit of cloth, eh? We should take this to the haberdasher and see what he can do with it. What is that creature? Is it a blotworks? Oswald, try using your remote's electricity to stun that monstrosity. Once it's distracted, jump on the button on its head and see if you can get the blotling out of the cockpit.
That door's the train station. Let's go.
There you are! Come on, we need to get out of here!
Hortensia, how did you get here?
Well, you're not the only one who has adventures.
Isn't she the best?
Oh, they're getting worse? Oh, wait, are those fireworks? Oswald, I thought I told you to get rid of them.
I did. I meant to, but
Just a minute, you two. If Oswald were to shock those fireworks, they'd ignite, correct? So, if we move them next to those rocks and lit them off, then just maybe...
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Gosh, Gus, I didn't think Main Street would be this... broken.
Well, it's gotten worse since the main quake. All the aftershocks have caused the thinner to come up, and the buildings to crumble even more. Gremlin Jamface will be overseeing repairs on the north side of Mean Street, and the underground is the only way over there.
Hey, knock him off, Mickey.
We found the entrance to the underground. Shall we enter the underground? Watch out for the drop wing, Mickey. Not only does it spit thinner, but it'll pick you up if you get too close. Once Oswald jumps in the air, he can glide across. And Mickey, if you jump and grab onto his feet, both of you can travel to the other side together. Maybe you two could glide across together. Look over there! It's a trapped gremlin! Let's head over and see what we can do. And we should keep our eyes out for others on our travels. Would you like to go to Mean Street North?
Mickey, it's good to see you again. Wait, you would not be here if Westland is not in peril.
Actually, we're here to fix the projectors. Do you know what happened to them?
Shh, come closer. One would think the quake destroyed them. Yes, but the main projector substation in Rainbow Caverns went down before the quake.
Wait.
It is a strange thing, is it not? I do not know why.
The substation is in Rainbow Caverns, one of the first attractions built in Wasteland.
Oui, to reach it, you need to take the Dal engineering corridors.
We call them the DEC. If we take them over to Oztown and ask Prescott, he'll know how bad things are, and how to get to the caverns.
Well, if you are determined to talk to that Prescott, you can access the Main Street DEC through the construction site on the right side of the street. However, the way is closed because of the quake. Of course, there is another way down through the windmill, but it is in need of repair. I will be by the statue if you wish to enter. Adieu.
Well, I'll be. You're Mickey Mouse. How marvelous. Come to buy a camera, darling? Oh, now put that money away. I won't have the hero of the Blot Wars pay for anything in my shop. In fact, I have the perfect model for you. As you travel, you'll change things in Wasteland. I just know it. I would love to see a photo of these changes. Oh, and if you can find the official picture spots for the pictures I ask you to take, I'll have a little something extra for you.
Hey, are we gonna go or what?
One of the pumps flew up and landed on Hortensia's roof. You can't miss her house. It's the pink one with hearts and stuff. Gosh, you found it! Bring it down and connect it up to that pipe right there.
Don't listen to that goof! My supercharger will get the job done with just one pump machine. Just bring a pump to the supercharger by the gag factory and use Oswald's electric beam to charge it.
You see one of the pumps? It's right there, by Moody's house. Come on, follow me and I'll show you. All you gotta do is use the fairy sketch to make the pump float like a feather. Gotcha! Everything looks different. There's another pump on top of the gag factory. Let's go get it. Just go and connect it on the last pipe, and then we can start draining the thinner.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Pieces of Oswald's statue! They're being swept down along with the thinner! I wonder where they'll end up! Perhaps we can search for them when more of the thinner has been pumped out! That's an access port! A lot of machines in Wasteland use them now for easy access to their programming. In fact, I can modify Oswald's remote so he can reprogram these machines. There we go. To begin, Oswald needs only to fire electricity at the access point. You did it! Great work, Oswald! Do you want to enter the DEC to Rainbow Falls? Look here! That's an inkwell, full of invisible ink. We should investigate at once. If we paint invisible ink is slippery, so if you move too fast or double jump, it will slide right off. Indelible ink would certainly help us get past those falls. If the true ink is as hard as a lobster's shell, even thinner will slide. Do be careful, however. The shell breaks apart as you move. If you're hit too many times, the shell will break apart. But at least it will give you time to catch your breath. Projector substation. You see those falls? They power the machine. Head to the overlook by the falls and see if you can find the problem. What a perfect place to take a picture. It looks like the funnels that draw power from the falls aren't operating. See if you can use this device to get them running again.
Hey, what you doing up there?
We could ask you the same question, Small Pete.
Me? Well, see, I was working in here before the quake hit, and then the projectors went down. I've been trying to get them fixed ever since. Once they're fixed, I could finally get out of here. So I'm sitting here, trying to fix the machine, and you go and turn it on! Now, thanks to you guys, there's all sorts of problems. See those pipes? They all need to be taken care of. So get to it! See that pipe in the middle of the room? Push it into the coupling already!
Wait for me!
This ain't sounding good at all. What'd you do back there? Try and destroy the whole thing?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
This ain't sounding good at all. What'd you do back there? Try and destroy the whole thing?
Good show. A bit of cloth. We should hang on to it for later.
The pipe behind the van needs to be shut off, so figure out a way to get back there.
Don't worry.
You hear that? Whatever you did out there, the substation sure don't like it. I can stabilize it, but stop playing around up there. Oh, yep. That pipe's running smooth as butter now. See there, pals. The machine is ready, so let's get it going. Get on over to the center and start her up.
I know how to do this.
The Devil and Angel Caverns, one of the first attractions built in Wasteland. The caverns themselves weren't built by Oswald, and we don't know how they were formed, but they should lead us directly to Disney Gulch. Shall we visit Disney Gulch?
Gosh, what is this place?
Well, after you beat the blot, the thinner seas went away and left all this junk behind.
You see it falling out of the sky every now and then. Some of it we can use, but most of it just sits here forgotten.
Okay, but what's that?
It looks like that spatter is keeping the battery sphere in place. We should retrieve the sphere for the train, but he's too far away for your brush. However, he's not too far for a guardian. The guardian pool should be able to attract one. Remember, the more objects you paint, the more paint guardians you can acquire. We could leave, but there is room for more spheres. We might want to retrieve the others. The Mad Doctor obviously created them for a reason. Head to the train engine when you're ready to leave. That sphere is in position. Shall we hunt the last one down as well? Head to the train engine when you're ready to leave. Do you want to head? Are you ready to leave?
Wow! Look at this place. Mad Doc doesn't do anything small, does he?
No, I guess he doesn't. So where is he anyway?
Hey, what's happening? Look out!
Is that Toon on his armor?
Let's get going.
Projectiles incoming! Button down the hatches! Incoming artillery!
Yes, now I feel better.
Gee, where are we?
It's the entrance to the train dioramas. Prescott built it after the thinner receded, to celebrate your victories against the evil minions of the blob.
Oh, welcome, friends. I'm the automatic branch engineer, or Abe. Sort of a... Sorry, I can't... Oh.
Looks like the quake did considerable damage to the dioramas, and now the whole system's unstable. We can either repair or take the damaged areas of each diorama offline. It would be nice to see these running again, wouldn't it?
Let's go see what Prescott was doing down here.
Let me at him.
What was that?
That block has really sprung out of place. Ha ha!
I'm ready.
You should find a way to crank the blot piece back down into its correct position. That blot prop has really sprung out of place. Ha ha!
So the diorama is holding pretty steady at 50%. Don't let it drop too much, though.
When you first faced the blot, you used the towers to launch fireworks at it, correct? Mickey, these look like the fireworks control towers you used to defeat the blot the last time you were in Wasteland. It appears you need to line them up again. Dear me, it looks like the fireworks on the towers have shifted out of position. Try lining them up again.
Well, that's just swell. I'm feeling better already. And look, you can head on out now, too.
Well done. Shall we move on?
Oh, now that's the ticket. Oh, feeling just like my old self again. Now, if you need anything, just ask.
Can you tell us what Prescott was doing down here?
You know, Prescott created me back in the day. Anyway, I suppose he must have been building something big and important because, well, he came and grabbed a bunch of parts. But when I asked him, he said...
Trust me, Abe. It's for the greater good. I'm going to a place where I'll be appreciated. Soon they'll all remember the name Prescott.
Well, that's all I know. Oh, say, there is something else I can do for you, though. I have a reward over there. If you want it, come on by anytime. 'Cause I'll be here, good as new. Thanks a lot, fellas, and good luck.
Would you like to enter the projector to Fort Wasteland?
I told you two to stay away from the Spanish. What do those poor little guys ever do to you?
Oh, have you forgotten the damage they did in Ventureland already? They're a blight on Wasteland.
Besides that, no one has seen this fort in years. It's a historical treasure.
Exactly. An archaeological site that belongs to all Toons.
So what? They found it first. Stay out of the fort. I mean it.
simply must be a way into the fort. It's a slobber! We better act quickly! Go for the mouth when it tries to suck us in!
You thinned out the little guys! That makes me mad, real mad! And now, you're gonna regret it!
I may be small, but I could sure throw a wrench at the works of those spatters. There you go, the pipe is closed. It's the least I could do for freeing me.
I'll teach you to mess with my spatters! So you think you're so tough, huh? Well, how about this?
Now that the way is cleared, we ought to be heading...
So you think you're so tough, huh? Well, how about this? You see, that's what it means to make Ian mad. You did... What? You're still here? Drat. Well, that tears it. You won't ever see Ian again. Now just get out of here. Maybe Prescott'll teach you some manners.
Ian seems to have dropped some sort of costume. Bit small for either of you, I'd say.
Are they gone? We heard the commotion and had to come look for ourselves. I overheard Prescott talking about installing a false door to keep Toons out of his float yard. Now, I may be a mere botanist, but it doesn't take a geologist to see this rock isn't real at all. Many thanks to you both again. I hope you will come back to visit.
Who's there? If it isn't the snooping duo. And is that Gus with you as well? This is just perfect. Well, you shouldn't have come. You should have left it alone. But you'll see. Oh, yes. You'll see.
This one's mine. Yeah, I know how to do this.
Now, this is an odd little item. It seems to be neither toon nor inert.
On my way!
Oh, what has Prescott done to the float yard?
Be careful!
I'm all over it. I can't hold these open forever, Mickey. This is mine.
So, you've made it this far. I'm impressed, but you're too late. Follow me, but only if you dare.
Look around that house for a way inside. Search hard. Those fireworks up there. That giant hand seems to be holding them aloft. That hand must be getting power from somewhere. Well done! That seems to have taught me some of these old furnaces moving again. If you want to make your way up to that window, you're going to have to do it unseen. The door to that pesky eye slammed the door in our faces. How uncivil!
You know, Abe told me you were coming. I didn't think you could make it through my defenses, but here you are.
Prescott, stop these games this instant. Why did you sabotage the projectors?
Why? I can do whatever I want, that's why! My brilliance was wasted at the gag factory. You wouldn't even listen to my plan to upgrade the projectors. With the brush, no one will ever look down their noses at me again. Behold, my greatest creation. Terror now.
Don't distract it, and you fill up its tanks. There's a force field below us. Looks like a nasty one, too. It's reloading! We can get close!
You need to fill the turret with paint.
Look! It's reloading! We can get close! I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Okay, let's get going. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this race. Oswald, once those tanks are full, reprogram them.
One more time, and that thing is toast! I'm all over it. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Yeah, I know how to do this. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Don't worry about it. Look! It's reloading! We can get close! This one's mine! I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Yeah, I know how to do this. Don't worry about it. I'm all over it. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. This one's mine. I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Look!
It's reloading! We can get close! Look! It's reloading! We can get close! I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Quick! Cannonball!
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Mickey, if you fill up the tanks, we can end this charade. Oswald, you can reprogram the turret from the side.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks. Look! We were in that thing's head all along!
An amazing creation, used for evil purposes. What a shame.
You think my machine's finished? Well, let's see. A little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Ha ha! Arise, my
His armor is made of tune! That's his weakness, Mickey! Quick, knock back the cannonball!
Why are you running?
Quick, knock back the cannonball!
Well, he didn't need that either. He'll still smash you flat.
Quickly, thin out the monster's armor and finish this!
Aha! Fire the cannons, ye bloomin' cockroaches!
Come closer. I just want to say hello.
His armor is made of tune! That's his weakness, Mickey!
Ah! Button down the hatches, matey!
Quickly, thin out the monster's armor and finish this!
Ah! Button down the hatches, matey! There's no escape!
His armor is made of tune! That's his weakness, Mickey! His armor is made of tune! That's his weakness, Mickey!
Aha! Fire the cannons, ye bloomin' cockroaches! There's no escape!
Come closer. I just want to say hello.
Quickly, thin out the monster's armor and finish this! Quickly, thin out the monster's armor and finish this! His armor is made of tune. That's his weakness, Mickey.
Aha! Fire the cannons, ye bloomin' cockroaches!
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
I'll send you back to Mean Street in a paint can!
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
I'll send you back to Mean Street in a paint can!
We may have put an end to Prescott's scheming, but that doesn't mean Wasteland is safe. We need to make our way to Ventureland and uncover what he was hiding.
You fixed it! Oh, thank you for your help.
Hey, Mickey, remember me? Huh? I'm a big fan.
Let's head into the wilds of Ventureland. What do you say?
Did you visit Horace at the detective agency yet? If you do, tell him his old pal Barnacle says hi. Oh, I remember back when he and I used to solve cases together. Good times those were.
Can you believe we was forced out of Tortuga by that scurvy Blackbeard, and with Hook nowhere to be found? If only I had Captain Hook's maps and charts of Tortuga, I could convince these lazy scallywags to help take back our home. But those charts be in Hook's secret library. They say the library's key is Hook's giant pearl, but that scurvy dog Tiki Sam won't give it up. You get me those maps, and the boys will make me captain. Then we'll take back what's ours.
Gremlin Prescott. We've always known him as the grumpy caretaker of the gag factory. But in the last few days, we've come to know him as something else entirely. I'm hoping to get an exclusive on this gremlin's plans from none other than the courageous Mickey Mouse. So, stay tuned to the Duck News Network. Oh, I'm so glad you fellas stopped by. The Mad Doctor closed the construction site, and well, I smell a story. But I can't get back there because Mr. Smee removed a gear from the lift when he thought no one was looking. So I'm thinking, if we gather up Hook's old clothes, maybe Smee will get all sentimental about Hook. We'll appeal to his sensitive side to get the gear. The pirates gathered up his old things, but some of their chests might have thinned out in the quake. Happy hunting!
I wonder why Smee broke the lift. Perhaps we should ask him. Mr. Smee, did you take the gear from the lift?
Why, yes, of course I did. I had to show the Mad Doctor that I was the best choice to be his first mate. You see, he closed down the construction site that nasty Prescott built, but then he put Pete Pan in charge instead of me. I'd go to the site myself to investigate, but you see, I'm scared of those spatters. Starkey says they're dangerous. But if you go up there under my command, you could investigate the danger for me, like you were my lookouts. Oh, Tiki Sam will let you use his basement tunnel, for a fee, of course. Just tell him I sent you.
Might we want to look around the train station? The train conductor has been known to hoard things like this, you know. The train station is next to Daisy's news station. We might as well start there.
I asked the love of my life to be my wife, but her father won't allow it. He says I'll never amount to nothing. I have me a plan, though. They say Hook hid his treasure in Ventureland. If I find it, that'll convince the crew to make me captain and set things right with me beloved's pappy. Now the key to the treasure be Hook's giant pearl. Seeky Sam has it, but I can't afford to buy it. And even worse, Beluga Billy's trying to get it too. Will you help me, Mickey, in the name of true love?
Welcome to my little piece of civilization in this jungle of a world. You talk to Smee, huh? Yes, sir. I can let you into the secret tunnel if you have the tickets to pay for it. So, you want to enter the Jungle Cruise for a huge amount of e-tickets?
Going to the construction site? Well, up ahead there'll be some spatter huts that you'll have to destroy to help get you there. I don't want none of them spatters living with us toons. I tried breaking the crane, but Pete Pan caught me before I was done. I bet you could finish the job right, though. If you hit the struts with a big old explosion, that would take the whole thing down.
Well, well, look who's here. if it ain't that do-goodin' mouse and his rabbit pal. Well, this here's pretty far out of town for sightseeing. Too bad you came all this way for nothing. The Mad Doctor don't want nobody in here, and he hired me to keep him out. Work's a little scarce since Captain Hook disappeared, so a fella's gotta do what he's gots to do. Know what I mean? So scram, runts! Well, unless you want to talk about how much it's worth to you. Now that's more like it. If anyone asks, I never saw you. And don't you go messing with the crane neither. We're using it to make spider homes. Besides that, it's dangerous.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Thank you for freeing me, friends. I was checking on the construction site when a beetleworks attacked. Not a good thing, but I don't dwell in the past. Just look me up if there's anything in Ventureland you need fixed.
Would you like to enter the projector? But how could this be? No one's been here since the thinner disaster.
Well, it looks like somebody's been here. Oh, there's Guardian stuck over there. Why would anybody trap him like that? Come on, we need to release him.
It's more than that. I think those things are pumping the Guardians out of the ground. I don't like the look of that. What is it? Some kind of security device?
If it is, we could try taking out those panels on the side. Or maybe we can plug up those vents.
Right, let's go see what this place is.
I'm all over it. Okay, the machine's down. Time to get those Guardians out. Hey, wait up, Mickey. Hold on.
This leads to the Mad Doctor's old attic? How odd. Well, shall we?
Hold on.
Remember, this goes to the Mad Doctor's old attic. Shall we head there? How odd! This is the Mad Doctor's old attic. But why is it connected to Autotopia? My goodness, it's Gremlin Jamface! He's trapped in there!
My friends, I need your help! The control mechanisms for this cage are tied to those Beetleworks replicators. But be careful! Destroying the replicators might damage the control machines beyond all hope! Oh, there must be another way to shut them down!
There were two of those machines next to all that thinner. We should get moving.
I'm all over it.
We must be able to do something to shut those replicators down.
This is mine. Oh, you did it, mes amis! I am free. We shouldn't talk here. Meet me by the vault door, and we shall see what secrets are to be uncovered. More of those wacky costumes. They don't seem like the Doc style. What happened? Well, I went looking for all the missing gremlins when I found a passage into Autotopia, and then to this place. I was about to open this door when a Beetleworks snuck up from behind and stuffed me in that snow globe. I think that big vault door holds the key to all of this mystery. One can hope, yes? So let us see. There we go! Oh, and I discovered this while I was looking around. You might need it. Now, go find out what is happening to our beloved wasteland. You're kidding me, right?
Would you like to enter the projector?
be good!
Don't let it grab you!
Crush you like bug is what I'll do!
Wait until the eye opens, Mickey, and then spray it! It's charging up! Let's get it!
Don't let it grab you!
Ah! Welcome, Mickey! Now I will crush you and the not-so-lucky rabbit! Oh, pesky mouse! Stand! I will find what lies beyond this petty little world!
Oh, the floor's spinning!
Oswald, use your electricity to slow the spinning! Don't let it grab you!
Oh, pesky mouse! Stand still while I crush you!
You can't beat us!
Crush you like bug is what I'll do!
Look out! The hand is charging! Don't let it grab you!
Oh, pesky mouse! Stand still while I crush you!
Be right there! You can't beat us!
Ah! Welcome, Mickey! Now I will crush you and the not-so-lucky rabbit!
Well done! The machine is malfunctioning!
You have defeated my claw, but that was only the beginning! It is time to show you my whole plan!
Look, Mickey! It's one of those Guardian siphons!
But how do we free him?
Don't know, but...
Crush you like bug is what I'll do!
Also, use your electricity to slow the spinning!
Come on! Let's take out those masks!
Those masks must be tied into the control mechanism!
You can't beat us both, Doc! Give it up!
Why do you fight? Just give me the brush and it will all be good! When I have the brush, I will rule the cartoon world!
Something must be done about those masks!
I will find what lies beyond this pretty little world!
Get him, Mickey! Attack the masks!
Watch it!
Oswald, the spinner is causing it to malfunction! Good show! Those masks must be tied into the control mechanism!
Get him, Mickey! Attack the masks!
Oswald, well done! The machine is malfunctioning!
This one's mine. Don't worry about it. Woohoo! I did it! And it released the Guardians, too!
Although there were some missteps along the way, the brave mouse and the lucky rabbit saved Wasteland from the machinations of the Mad Doctor. Mickey and Oswald did not know what challenges may lay ahead, but they were comforted by the knowledge that together they could conquer anything.